Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this shit daily go getism number 706 for September 8th, 2016. Listen, tonight I want to. Okay, I was supposed to talk about the show this morning, which was Just Too Bold. But that's not what I want to talk about tonight, so I'm not. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about saying sorry when you're really not sorry. Like saying sorry when you really don't mean it. Sometimes we do it just to keep the peace. And that could be a good thing, saying that you're sorry in order to avoid an argument, in order to, stop the bleeding in a bad situation, in order to make somebody feel better who may be a little sensitive to a situation or whatever. So sometimes we apologize when we really don't mean to apologize or when we're really not sorry. And like I said, it seems like a noble thing to do in certain situations. However, the real problem that comes along with saying sorry when you really don't mean it is that later on you usually admit that you really weren't sorry in the first place. So the way it works out a lot of times is this: you'll say, "Listen, I'm sorry. I really apologize for what I did, and I didn't really I didn't mean it, and blah blah blah." You may say it with a certain level of sincerity, because some people can do it because they're really good actors. Other people are not that good at it, so they'll say I'm sorry, but it's sort of like the second or third grade I'm sorry. So it's like the teacher says, "Say you sorry. Say you sorry." I'm sorry. Say it like you mean it. Okay, I'm sorry. That type of juvenile, immature way of performing actually stays with you until adulthood if nobody does anything about it, or if you don't do anything about it for yourself. And like I said, it's all good during the time, because you needed to say you were sorry, you did it in order to get something that you needed or whatever, or to avoid an argument. But soon as the situation comes up again, or another argument comes up again, you'll say, "Well, I didn't mean it when I said it the first time. I was just saying that shit so you stop bitching, so you stop pissing, moaning, bitching, crying, and all of that. But I ain't mean that shit. I ain't do nothing to you." So it kind of makes you wonder why a person would apologize if they really didn't mean what they were apologizing for. And that's another thing people do. People, instead of saying that they're sorry, because it takes a certain amount of humility to say that you're sorry. It really does. So instead of saying that you're sorry, some people will say that I apologize. And see, that's the thing. You could be saying that you apologize, but you could be saying you apologize for anything. You could be apologizing for having to be in this situation. I guess you could say that you could also say that I'm sorry for having to be in this situation. I'm really only sorry for myself. But there's a certain energy that goes into saying that I'm sorry, because that weighs heavily in the psyche of a lot of people. So, well, he said he was sorry. So you can never say that you didn't say that you were sorry. That's the thing about it. You see, on one hand, later on, you'll come back, if your ego is into it, and say that I never, I was never really sorry. But on the other hand, whoever you say that to will come back and say, "Well, you did say it. You said you were sorry." If things go well, it's something that people can go back and tell other people. Like, well, he or she said that they were sorry. They said that they were sorry, that they wouldn't do it again. See, apologize doesn't give it that same energy. I apologize. What is that? I mean, what is that? What exactly does that mean? Well, yeah, I apologize for what I did. See, you can apologize, but that doesn't mean that you're sorry. That means that I'm extending my courtesy to you to acknowledge a wrong that I've done. I apologize, but you're not sorry. You know what I mean? Like, you start playing around with this language, man. It can get real sticky with some situations, but it'll only get as sticky as you allow it to be. Bottom line is, if you say that you're sorry and you truly are sorry, make that known, because it'll cool down a bad situation later on. And you want that. You don't want to be in a situation where, you know, where things are festering like an open wound. You don't want to get into that. It's not a good look. It's a bad look. And it'll take you exactly where you don't want to be. And where you don't want to be is having to re-apologize for not being sorry in the first place. And if you really care about somebody, you love them, whatever. If you hurt their feelings, why wouldn't you be sorry? I understand that sometimes our pride gets in the way, our ego gets in the way, and then we like to play the back and forth, the game of, well, you did this, and if you didn't do that, then I wouldn't have done this. You know how we like to play that game. It's an immature game, but we do it nonetheless. See, adults are nothing but grown-up children. So if we don't learn the lessons that we need to learn as children in order to grow into adults, then we keep that childish behavior. And you can't deny that there's a lot of childish behavior that goes on between adults. The back and forth, the I did it because you did it, I one up you because you did one thing, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You hurt one of mine, I'm gonna hurt 3 or 4 of yours. You know, some people say that that's the gangster mentality, but it really is the child mentality. And I'm not. Alright, look. I just wanted to talk about that for the night. I don't really want to talk about the too bold thing and all that. I could have done that. And maybe at a later date. Because I'm kicking around some new shit. You know what I mean? Y'all see. Maybe I'll get to that on another date. But good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, listen, if you're not sorry, don't say it. But if you are sorry, say it like you mean it. And mean it. Because it does wonders. Now, people can say things all they want. Like, you know, all this, don't say you sorry. Prove that you're sorry. Do something about it. This ain't reparations. This ain't reparations. You can't always do something about what you've messed up. But you can get started fixing what you've messed up, because more than likely the thing that you've messed up more than anything else is the feelings that somebody has for you and about a situation that y'all in. So you can help that. And I would suggest that you do. And there's another thing that I would suggest that you do. The Mind Right Body Better Fitness program is coming back. We had a long summer and we really didn't get a lot of sessions in. And it's been a while since I advertised it. But look, we coming back and we coming hard and we coming strong and we getting it in. You know what I mean? We got to start getting our bodies ready and fit and healthy and strong for the 2017. Let's start doing that now. You know, all of that waiting until the end of the year, you know what I mean? You eat and get fat and crazy and reckless, you know, before the new year and all of that. Then you think you going to try to take it off after the new year comes. You know that shit don't work. Ain't none of y'all on them same diets that y'all was in January 1st. I mean, that y'all was on January 1st. None of y'all. But if you come to the Mind Right Body Better Fitness program at 400 East Ontario Street, the McVeigh Recreation Center, this Saturday, you'll be doing yourself a very good service. It's the 10th of the month. Come through. $5 for 2 hours of straight, good, sweaty, strenuous exercise that will pump that life right back into you, baby. And come through the Mind Right and Body Better Fitness program this Saturday. McVeigh Recreation Center, 400 East Ontario Street, the corner of D Street and Ontario Street. Come through, get your workout on. $5. I mean, Planet Fitness, ain't none of them joints gonna beat this. They can't compete. I'm your personal trainer. I'll make sure that you get the work out of your life. Ask anybody who has come through who gets it in. Hope to see y'all Saturday, the 10th of September. And every Saturday. You know, just mark it on. Except for the last Saturday of every month, because that is the Take the Fall event. But yeah, you know, I'll keep y'all informed of that. Alright? Alright then. Sorry. I'll let y'all later, alright? Peace.